I think what Ms. Fullilove is referencing to is that the contractor is stating that he can't find any employees to do the work in tree trimming and cutting. It seems to be appalling. Out of a population in this city, I think what we got 400,000 or greater citizens of this city, maybe 500,000. But the thing is that you say you made all efforts to try to employ people for this tree trimming job or tree cutting or whatsoever. I just can't believe there's not any tree trimmers or cutters that can apply for the jobs that's there. I just can't believe that. So the thing is that I don't know if your efforts was fruitless, what, but there are people who can cut trees. You go to South Memphis, you go to North, you can find people to cut these trees. Now, if you're gonna hire them, you're gonna hire them. Then I noticed you said that you're doing drug testing and a lot of other things you said that you do, and I can understand that. But ratio just don't add up. Out of a population in the city of Memphis, that many citizens here, and I think it's a lot of people who cut trees, they just don't know how to apply. But I think maybe you should relax the criteria for employing people who cut trees, tree cutters or whatsoever. I think that it's impossible not to get anybody not to work. We got 1,200 people, they said, to go with Electrolux, and we found those people. But you're not stipulating totally in the city. You're stipulating anywhere in Shelby County. I know that's what you do. There's got to be how many people do you need? Were you trying to hire? What was your goal?
We would like to employ between 250 and 300 people year-round. And we've hired over 300 people in the city of Memphis. And at this time, we have 102 of those employees that are left. We had at one time over 1,000 applicants, and we hired them, like I said, at that 5 to 10 rate to mix in with our skilled labor. But if they don't, it's not that we're unable to hire. It's not that we don't have enough applicants. Once we hire them, they have to be willing to stay to go through the training process.
That paid training, is the training paid? Is that an hourly pay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
They get paid the first day they're on the job site. They get paid, and that's when their training begins. It's just if they show up and they're given a training booklet, they can take it home. They can work at home with it, because some of the things are like learning knots. All you need is a piece of rope. I mean, it's.
And your shortfall is about 200 employees.
Yes, sir.
It's not 200 employees here in the city of Memphis, the county of Shelby, or surrounding that you can gainfully employ. And we know it just don't seem really. It's not reality that you can't find 200 employees who does tree cutting.
Sir, I've never said that we were unable to find 200 employees. I'm unable to hire, keep, and train those additional 200.
So the retention rate is really bad, is what you're telling me?
Pardon me?
The retention rate,
yes,
once
sir.
You employ people.
Yes, sir.
They don't stay.
Our turnover rate is, I appreciate what Councilman Boyd said, but it's well over 100%. We've hired, like I said, 300 people, and we only have 100 left. We hired 50 since May, when we came in and spoke to y'all last year the first time, and we started hiring 5 to 10 people a month. We've hired 50, and I believe 58 have quit. So we've actually lost 8 more than we've hired. So we're
Are you paying step level wages to all of the employees?
Yes, sir.
That's in the tree cutting, in that particular classification?
In that particular classification, everybody's being paid the same.
It's amazing.
That's time. Okay, so we'll get a minute's been given to Councilman Brown from Councilman Ford Jr. So
Well,
keep going.
I just want to say that I don't think that impossibility that you referenced to, you can employ people, but you got to have a process and a procedure. That's something that you need to go to. Thank you.